Welcome to Monkey Physics IIT JEE NEET Foundations.
Yeah. Now the third case, finding the average speed. Average speed in mixed case. Of course, what is this mixed? Equal distances and equal time intervals. Together, if they give, how to find out the average speed? Here in the two cases, two sub cases we are going to take. Now it is the first half of the distance. It is maintaining the speed v0, and the remaining half of the distance, again the speed is changing. It's not the single value. If it is a single value remaining half of the distance, we have the expression 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2 like that. Now the rest of the distance is divided into two equal time intervals. And this time interval it is maintaining the speed v1, and this time interval it is maintaining the speed v2. Now it is starting from A and reaching to B. Now in this case the speed is changing 3 times. Now what is the average speed in this case? They are asked us. Okay. So to find out the average speed in this case, first we simplify this into a single value. So dear all, look at here. This case we did it already. Equal time intervals case. And what is the average speed for this? If you go back to the previous video and you sort it out, it's this case average speed you're going to get v1 plus v2 by 2. Okay, and I'm calling this as v dash. I am naming this as v dash. Now, we simplified it into the equal distances case. Look at here, first half of the distance, it is maintaining the speed v0, and the next half of the distance, we converted into half of the distance, rest of the distance, but it is giving the single value. And what is the single value? V dash. Now, this is A and this is B, destination. Now, we know clearly here, average speed, we can write it as a equal distances case it is converted into, isn't it? Now in this case, how do you write? If you recall 2 by 1 by v0 plus 1 by v dash. In previous slide, what we discussed, the average speed in equal distances case, the formula is 2 by 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. But here in place of v1, v0 is there. In place of v2, v dash is there. That is why I wrote like this. Now in this case, if you want to simplify further, 2 divided by 1 by v0 plus v dash. What about v dash? V dash is v1 plus v2 by 2. We want to write 1 by v dash. 1 by v dash means reciprocal of this. Write it 2 by v1 plus v2. 2 by v1 plus v2. That's all. Now you can simplify further. Then how can you simplify this further? V average is equivalent to, if you take LCM, what is this LCM? We're going to take v0 into v1 plus v2. Okay, and in the first term it is going to give you v1 plus v2 plus second term v1 plus v2 already there, so v0, it's a 2 v0. Of course it is in the denominator. Now numerator it is 2. Now this is in the denominator. Then finally you can write 2 v0 v1 plus v2 upon 2 v0 plus v1 plus v2. Okay. Now we are getting little bit lengthy expression. Of course, if the numbers are given now, it is simplified here itself and you can get it easily. So these lengthy expressions won't be present if the numbers are, numericals are given. Yeah. Now, you got it? Yeah. Now the second one. What is the second one? This is A, this is B. Now first half of the time it is maintaining the speed v0, and the next half of the time they won't give next half of the time single value. Next half of the time they divide into two equal parts of distances. Two equal distances. Now in the first half of the distance it is maintaining speed v1, second half of the distance it is maintaining speed v2. Now the same as like this, what we did here, you have to convert. This you have to convert into single value. And equal distances, single value, how do you write this? We did it already in the previous slide, right? So what is that? 2 v1 v2 by v1 plus v2, and we call this as v dash, isn't it? All of you, I hope it's clear to you and you are following. Now we divide this. Now half of the time speed v0, next half of the time speed v dash. Now this is a starting point and this is a ending point, AB. Now again it is converted into simple average speed in the equal time intervals case, isn't it? So therefore average speed we are going to take it as, how do you write in that case? It's a arithmetic mean, isn't it? So mean of v1 and v2, but in place of that v0 and v dash is there. How do you write V naught V dash by 2? This is average speed. Of course, V naught V dash by 2, in place of V dash, you can substitute here and you can simplify further, you will get the expressions. Of course, same as it's a lengthy expression you're going to get, but anyway, we're going to take yeah. So when the numbers are given, it can be simplified easily. Okay, thank you.